as we finish up, as if your plate isn't already full. I mean, it's now probably a platter, like
yes.
Olive Garden family-style platter. The president has put together a task force through executive order for you to be in charge of looking into the U.S. Postal Service and how its finances are run. What is this about? Because it is quite obvious to many people who have done studies that it is not package delivery where the revenues are shrinking. They're growing there. It's letters, first-class letters, because people are using email and they're scanning more and they're using texts. What are you looking for here?
So let me just give you a little bit of background on this, because you're correct. This was one area of government I never thought I'd have to really focus on.
And here you are in charge.
I chair the Federal Financing Bank, and the Federal Financing Bank's largest exposure is the U.S. Post Office. So part of the reason why the president became so interested in this is because several months ago I updated the president on what was going on with the post office. They've literally lost billions and billions of dollars. And the issue, as you've said, is that postal delivery, which we deliver 6 days everywhere mail, is decreasing. So the post office got into what we call the competitive business of package delivery. Now, for packages, there's plenty of other companies that can compete in the package business, private companies. There aren't other companies that will deliver mail 6 days a week. So one of the things we'll be looking at is the cost allocation and the economics to make sure that the post office isn't underpricing and subsidizing the package business to put private businesses in a bad spot.
Okay, but by law, the U.S. Postal Service can't strike bulk rate deals with companies like Saks Fifth Avenue or Amazon if they lose money on it. So is this about truly trying to figure that out, or is it this battle between the president and the head of the Washington Post, who happens to be the CEO of Amazon, Jeff Bezos?
This has nothing to do with that issue. Let me be clear.
So Jeff Bezos has nothing to do with it?
The post office is losing lots of money, okay? The post office, as you said, is not supposed to be cutting subsidized deals in the packaging business. We've done some work. I don't want to comment on the work, but we went to the president with the suggestion that he create this task force and sign this executive order. We're pleased that he's done that, and we're gonna spend the next couple of months studying this very carefully. We will be working with the Postmaster General. I've already met with her several times. We'll be working with the Regulatory Committee, but we'll be working with Congress. This is about postal reform, because we need to have a service that does fit taxpayers, but we also need to make sure that taxpayers aren't subsidizing giant losses at the expense of creating subsidies for e-commerce companies.